Pisces, welcome into your tarot reading with me, Deborah. Thank you for being here. If it is your first time, welcome. My name is Deborah. This is Hate Reach Tarot. We are going to be checking what's currently going on with you. I'm going to be leaning into a little bit where your energy is now, where your energy has been, and where it is going. So we can have a basic idea of what is to unfold for you. Let us begin by calling in your spiritual team. I'm going to ask your spirit guides to please come in and join us here in my spirit room, to share with me clearly what it is I need to see, and to speak to me clearly what it is I need to hear, for the highest good of all. So let us begin for you, Pisces. And remember, Pisces, your next reading will be the 3 decan reading, where I'm going to be breaking down your zodiac sign, okay, and finding out exactly which decan are you in the astrology. So every zodiac sign has 3 different decans with kind of like distinctive personalities. Being a Pisces, you'll find there are different kinds of Pisces. That is what we're going to find out in your next reading. So if you want to catch that reading, please do subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss that content, and turn on that notification bell. So I want to start out by looking at what's currently going on in your life. The first deck out, or the first card out, I'm going to use an oracle card to get an overall feeling, to see what is actually going on with you, what's the overall energy that's happening with you right now. So we got Sister of Seasons. Okay, so this is a big one. Sister of Seasons means there is changes happening to you, and there's cycles ending, cycles beginning, and there could be some big things going on with you here. It does say cycles of growth, natural order, and divine order. So this tells me that there's fated events happening with you in your life at the moment. It may seem like certain things are out of your control. It may seem like you have to let something go, or something is coming in. There's nothing you can do about it. For somebody out there as well, it's almost like an energy of you being pregnant. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, I'm pregnant. I can't believe that I'm actually having a baby. Maybe it's not what you planned, but here it comes. You know, that kind of vibe. So be very careful if you don't want to fall pregnant. I got this really like with the seasons energy. I just got this really like fertile vibe coming up here. So do be careful if that's not what you want. But yeah, I do like the first part of it saying cycles of growth. So definitely your energy now could be, you could be in the middle of a transformation, or you could be in the middle of a... So let's go into the tarot. I'm doing it differently for you, Pisces. I feel like it. So I kind of feel like there's a lot of energy changing around you. Things are happening the way it's meant to happen. It may be out of your control. It may feel as if, it's not really maybe what you wanted. But I feel like it's unfolding really for the best for you, because it does say cycles of growth. So let's get in here and have a look at the current energy. And then I'm going to tell you what you can do to kind of like bring out the highest version, or like the last row I'm going to draw out is going to be looking at the actions you can take so the best outcome can happen for you. So let's have a look in here. We've got the World card rocking up here. I did see it turn out in the reverse position for me, but we're looking at it in the upright. But I will just give you the vibe of what I'm picking up on here. I do kind of feel like with this King of Wands being here in this deck, he's standing there with a lion behind him, okay? And I feel like there's something that feels risky, or there's something that you feel as if I move forward, because it did come out like this for me. For some reason, Spirit Guide is saying just, look at that card that was reversed. So there is an unfolding that's taking place in your world, having the World card here. Major Arcana. But it's almost as if you feel where you are going, or what you are doing, or what is currently happening to you could be risky, or it may not be right for you, or things are not unfolding the way that you wanted to. I see you standing very, very strong with the King of Wands being here. I see you standing like with hope. That's how I feel it, with hope. Trying to look at the positive of things, but it's always like this little lion. Actually, it's not quite little, actually, this lion is creeping up behind you. Maybe that's why you're carrying the fire with you, maybe to defend yourself in case something can come closer. Fire scares away animals. So it's almost like you're okay. you feel like, okay, I'm moving forward, this is happening in my life and it's all going to be good. And then at the same time, you feel like there could be a little risk as well. It's like, what if something can go wrong? Yes, you're moving into a new world, a new way of being, but at the same time, it's scary for you. So that's what brings it up in the reverse position. Now, the reverse position, World card, is not negative. It's more a fear that you've got, that things may not go the right way. And remember what it does say here. It says natural order, divine order. And one of the things that I know with regards to the spiritual journey I've been on, no matter what it looks like, it's always unfolding in divine, perfect order and timing as well. Even though at that moment it may look like, wow, this is not really what I want to see, it's always moving you to where you're supposed to be. The trick is that no matter what is unfolding around you at that moment, you've really got to look at the circumstances and what is happening and really be accepting of it at that time, understanding that even that is going to change as you move forward. Sometimes a negative situation or things going wrong is really taking you to something that's really right. So we have to be patient. Let's have a look at a bit of your old self energy, the old energy. Let's look at the old energy and see what's coming up here. Precious time. Whoa. All right, so interesting. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most out of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste other people's time as well. When I saw the precious time, that's why I said, whoa, I felt like there was this energy of you rushing something or worried about your time. Like, it's so weird. For somebody out there, maybe you could be dealing with a pregnancy, like when a woman runs out of time, a biological clock is ticking kind of vibe, There's some weird situation with regards to a child here being born for somebody out there. So I'm just letting you know. With regards to this energy, I feel like you felt like my life, I'm getting older, I haven't done this yet, I haven't got married yet, I haven't, this relationship is going nowhere, we're not going to be, what's going on here? It's like we've been dating for so many months and this person doesn't want to get serious. So there was like a feeling of a clock ticking, click, tick, 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 tick. And you're looking at your time, you're looking at yourself getting older. Maybe you're working in a job that you're not really happy in. And you're looking at your life maybe at this point in time, somewhere in the past here. And you're literally saying to yourself, wow, is this actually going to be the rest of my life? This is going to be how it is. So remember something, whenever we got an energy of like the sister of seasons coming in, the change energy coming in, sometimes we call it. It's like with the death card. We call the death card in unknowingly what may occur. And so what ends up happening is when we call the death card in, changes occur. But when the changes occur, we might get a bit freaked out at the time when it happens. We love to be safe as little human beings, actually knowing that we never are safe, and change is always an inevitable thing that will always take place no matter what. So whatever lies under that deck, let's have a look and see. The 9 of Air. So your energy moving forward, to me, I feel anxiety. I feel like you've got a bit of anxiety. Pisces, you never. You guys can get anxiety. Like I knew a Pisces where I used to have anxiety, like, whoa, and used to always over worry. So we got here, you see this whole reading is about this energy of expecting the worst, like literally where we were at there. Like, yes, you're in the moving forward there, but you're worried that there's a lion coming up behind you, that this, whatever that is, can upset your world in some kind of way. It's not going to happen. Okay, it's not going to be that way. It literally says here, cycles of growth. Okay, so we've got expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. So what I can tell here for you right now in this reading, you got your current energy here, we've got your past energy here, and now we're moving into your future energy. But usually I'm always looking at a couple of weeks. So it seems to me there's a moment where everything sort of gets to be paused, where the change doesn't happen as quickly as you think it's going to happen, or something doesn't change the way you want it to. And you're left almost hanging. Oh, I hate that vibe. Hanging in this place where nothing's really happening. It's like when you're waiting to hear the results for a test, or you're waiting to hear the outcome to a situation, and it's time framed. So there's a moment where something is going to take place, and in between where you are now and where you're going to hear the good news or whatever is going to happen, it's almost like this nothing is happening kind of vibe. So I really feel as if you're really in this energy of stressing a little bit. So we're going to get a lot more information out. Let's look back into this past energy, and then we're going to move a little bit more, get more information about a little bit of, you know, not stress or anything, but I kind of feel like it's a bit of that card stayed, this card is sticking out, so we're going with that. So in the past year, you got a 10 of Cups, and I'm doing reversals in your reading. I don't know why Spirit Guide just said do the reversal. So here we are. We've got a 10 of Cups energy coming up. So something could have ended here with regards to a relationship, because you've got 10 of Cups coming in, or something that affected your home. So it affected your home. Or it's not, it could be an ending that took place here, or something that wasn't right in some kind of way, because you've got this precious time being right above it, showing that this wasn't right, whatever this was to you. I mean, this can be your home, your children, the financial situation in your home, stability in your home. It can be a relationship even that went quite far with the 10 of Cups, but it's in the reverse position. And it's left you, I feel like the situation threw you off in some kind of way. It kind of threw you off because the High Priestess is in the reverse position. I also feel as if you didn't know who you can trust with the High Priestess being in the reverse position as well. She usually comes in as being very intuitive, sort of knowing that there's a lot more going on spiritually or even in life in general. But when the High Priestess comes up in the reverse position, it's almost like you don't know who to trust. You don't know if you should trust yourself. You don't know if your intuition is correct, or the vibe you're feeling is right, or the hunch you have is leading you in the right direction. So I feel like something really kind of threw you off here in your past. So let's look into the future energy, into the more anxiety-ridden energy coming up here. So let's have a look and see. 8 of Swords in the reverse position. You have no idea how lucky you are in this reading. And the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, in the near future, I am going to tell you, I do kind of feel like you got a little bit of a worry, or you got a little bit like issues coming up here. And it's more, you know, the 9 of Swords will literally mean sitting awake at night and worrying about events that are still to come, which will bring up anxiety. You know, if you're thinking about events from the past, it brings up depression. So I feel like you're a little bit worried about your stability, because the Queen of Pentacles rocks up in the reverse position. So you're worried about your stability here. With the 8 of Swords coming in, now this is where it gets interesting. You do have an 8 of Swords. So you feel like your life is stuck, or things are not going to go really well for you. You might even be feeling like it a bit now, on and off. And you got to know something. This card isn't a card of illusion, because if you actually look at what's going on in the image there, you actually see somebody sitting on the bed looking at themselves in a mirror that's laying in their lap. In that mirror, they are bound and tied and blindfolded. But in reality, they are not. They're literally just seeing that in their mind's eye in the mirror. They're sitting there. There's nothing on them. So your situation, very luckily enough, this shows up in the reverse position. It means that this time that you feel like things are not going your way, this time that you feel like your life is stuck or blocked in some kind of way, it is coming to an end. And I know what's causing you to feel this as well, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles rocking up in the reverse position. The Queen of Pentacles needs stability in whatever she is doing. So she may need male or female energy for you. It's like you're feeling, I don't have relationship stability with a person, or maybe just relationships in general. I don't have career stability. It makes me feel unstable. I don't have money stability. And this may feel like you just got this whole burden on top of you, as if, how am I going to get this? How am I going to sort this out? So that will bring that energy up into the reverse position. And you got to know, it is seeming to me like in the very near future, something hasn't shifted yet. So now you know this, okay? You know something hasn't shifted. Do not freak out about it. When it does not shift, a situation doesn't want to come sort of like be solved the way that you want it to be solved. Do not let it make you worry. I don't feel like this is going to be long like this, because you got the 8 of Swords in the reverse position, and you do have the King of Wands and the World card. Remember, the World card is offering you everything, even if it is in the reverse position. It's more fear, you know. And this Nine of Swords literally says the same thing. It says expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies. So yes, it is an energy of you really worrying about something. Okay, so let's get in here and have a look and see. This has got to do with a broken heart, disappointment, 6 of Wands. Whoa. So the bottom row here is going to be kind of like advice for your best outcome. Look at this energy coming in here for you. I'm just saying a lot of good advice coming in here. I'm so happy to see this reading for you. This is very positive outcome for you. I knew that this is not going to be stuck for you. I want to show you something first of all on this side before I forget. There's a progression that's happening in your reading, meaning that where you are now, things are going to be moving. So you need to know this. You're starting out with this 8 of Swords energy, which is a stuck energy. I'm so stuck, nothing is moving, but it's actually an illusion because in the reverse position, it's going to come out. It's almost like it's already changing, but you're not yet seeing the changes in your outside world, causing you to have the 8 of Swords, okay, causing you to worry, which is the 9 of Swords. Whatever your situation is, whatever your current challenge is, it makes you worry. But then we're moving into the last card that I've taken out, and it is the 10 of Swords. So, and it's in the reverse position. This is already moving away from you. The situation is already getting solved. You got an 8, 9, and a 10 of Swords. They're ending. And we got their sisters of seasons. Literally, cycles of growth. And there is a kind of like a negative cycle that you've been in, ending. Ending. This is ending. Okay, so what I can actually pick up here is that no, it wasn't in the reverse position. I think it was in the upright. So it's really close for you to end the situation. So with regards to what we are looking at here, again, we've got swords coming in the bottom. This is kind of advice for you as you move forward here, which is quite interesting. And the 3 of Swords here, I feel like let go of the heartache, let go of what this pain is. I know it's easier said than done. I feel like there's a mindset shift that needs to take place. Okay, I live in a city and it is noisy. Okay, a city in Africa. So with regards to the 3 of Swords coming in here, it's in the reverse position now. So it's almost like what hurt you here, what caused you the pain, what made you get like kind of like panicky here with the precious time. It's time to kind of like let this go and sort of understand something about your situation, about you and who you are. Because next to it, we've got the 6 of Wands coming in. 6 of Wands. This is the best card to have here. I also feel like the 6 of Wands for me in this specific reading, it's almost telling me to maybe look at something from a different point of view, or look at it from the point of view of what your spirit guides are seeing. You know, because I've got this vibe of seeing something differently. And I know what your spirit guides are seeing. So your spirit guides are seeing you. They see you, they know what you're capable of, they know what has happened. I keep on picking up this energy like they're letting you know, we know what you've been through, we know what has caused this 3 of Swords in you, causing this transformation, but you carry fear with inside of you. So they're literally letting you know you are going to get what it is you're looking for. You are going to get a solution to this problem. And the thing that worries you the most, and the thing that's keeping you awake at night like this, is going to shift away from you, and you're actually going to get the best outcome that you want to be having with the 6 of Wands being here. This is you really putting a lot of effort into something here, really having put your heart and soul into something, and maybe that was taken advantage of and your heart was actually hurt because of a certain situation. It doesn't mean you're still not going to get what you want. It's just not going to be with the situation that you're in now, or with this person, or with this whatever you're in here. It's not going to be there. It's going to be somewhere else. Okay, I know it's really hard to hear, but it is what they're saying. It doesn't mean you're not going to get the happiness that you're looking for. Okay, you are. The recognition, the fame, the payout, the job, whatever it is for you, you are going to get it. It's just not going to be the one that lies in your past energy. It's still coming in for you. You gotta know. So they are showing 2 energies that when I saw these 2 cards, I was very happy. Okay, so I'm noticing, yes, I'm not going to go back to the 10 of Swords, because yes, this difficult time that you're going through is coming to an end. Okay, hallelujah. It always will. It always will. That's the hardest thing, and the hardest change of perspective that we need to create. Even really difficult times, A specific problem that we are sitting with does come to an end. It does come to an end. I kind of see, it's interesting for me, I see you going a little bit into your energy here. I want to start with this energy because I see these two are connected, okay? So I see you being in this energy currently, even maybe now, because it does lie under the current energy. It's almost as if you're in this pause, like I said, the hermit energy, or this pause energy where change is taking place, but you're not really seeing the results of where you're going. Very hard place to be in. This is where you go within. This is where you need to find peace now inside of yourself. You need to try as much as possible to let go whatever this is. Whatever this Three of Swords is here, it's the only card besides the Ten of Swords, okay, that lies here that is negative in your actions that you need to be taking. And it's like you need to let go whatever this is, because it's literally showing, look how the birds are flying away from her. She is letting this go. Because if you hold this onto yourself, the pain of your history, your story, your past, your soul, your heart and soul pain, and you carry it with you, nothing will change. You will remain in this hermit energy for a very, very long time in this pain. So throw it away. You don't have there's no rules and regulations on planet Earth as a human being that we need to hold on to what hurt us the most. Nobody said you have to do that, okay? You don't have to. You're not being punished. You don't need to be punished. You haven't done anything wrong. You cannot allow somebody who hurt you like this, or a situation that hurt you a while back, to come with you into your life. Because if you take it with you into your future, you're going to stay here. You will not shift out of this energy. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't have to hold and be your story. You can rewrite a new one. You really can. You can let go of all that has happened. You can let go of the people, especially the people that hurt you. You can let them go. You can let them fly away. Free your mind. Because literally that is the mind that's not being freed. Free your mind. Let them go. Don't allow people who hurt you a year ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 2 months ago, to keep hurting you now. Don't give them that power over you. Because if you're still crying about something that happened a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago, yes, there's time that your body will go through this, but there's a moment in time that you need to let it go. Otherwise, the people that hurt you the most still have ownership of you, and you don't want that. You don't want them to be able to control you in that way. That means their mouths will still be right in front of your face, and that gives them the power over you, even though you don't even speak to them anymore. So you got to let that go. You take back your power by letting it go. As the birds fly away, you let it go, because this is when you truly change who you are. It is when you truly change who you are in this energy of you. And when you do that, you delete like your history. I only take with me the things that empower me. Sometimes, I've got a plaster on. Sometimes those things can be negative things. And I remember back and I was like, whoa, that situation happened to me and this person did this and this and this. And I'm like, wow. But then I don't look at it from, oh, I was such a victim. I look at it, look what I did after that. I rose higher than ever. I did not let that break me. I was so strong. I was stronger than the situation. I was stronger than that person. So that empowered me. And then I hold on to that because it empowers me more. Okay. And then things that really I don't want to remember, because maybe they're very, very painful, and maybe you got guilt about something, or you got to worry about something, even maybe that you did. You're human. You made a mistake. You forgive yourself and you move on. But you don't take those kind of things with you. You don't take the pain like that with you, because you really, you're destroying your whole life, because you will recreate it with you all the time. I've seen this from doing personal readings. I don't do personal readings anymore. I don't have the time, unfortunately, anymore to do them. But I've seen this literally, where I've been in readings with people and they start asking me questions about things that happened 20 years ago. And I'm just like, excuse me? And they're telling me about things that are happening now. But at near the end of the reading, It's like when you get to the end, people will start to inquire about what happened 25 years ago. This happened 20 years ago. And I'm like, how long ago was this? And they're like, 20 years. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you keep recreating the same kind of stuff in your life all the time. It's because it lives in you. And what lives in you will be reborn in you again and again. So you take what you don't want, throw it out of your right shoulder, bye, and move on into the future. Because if you do this, you got an Ace of Pentacles coming in here. You got a 10 of Pentacles coming in there. Wow, what you could not get right here returns with stability. Not necessarily the same people. It could be. But for me, I always feel like if somebody's hurt you once and in a very bad way, why would you trust them again? You see. So I see something coming in here, some kind of offer coming in here for you. This can be career related, relationship related, friendship related, life related. There's an offer coming in here with this new beginning. This offer is a clean offer. That's what I'm picking up on from Spirit Guide. They're saying it's a clean offer. It needs clean energy from you. That's why the Hermit card lies here. We need this energy to be clean. So you need to release all those things from your system. Take your time to do so. If you're finding it hard to let go, if you're finding it hard to let go, I must do a healing meditation for that one, because I know people find it hard to let go of the past. At one time, I also was stuck in that cycle. I broke it completely. I don't ever think about a year ago, 2 years ago. I think about now. You know how I broke it? I broke it by thinking about what I can create. We are like the creator, so we need to be creating all the time. So I think about what I can create, what I can put out there, what I can do. And I started doing this by, I was painting professionally for a couple of years. So I went into professional oil painting, and I was doing that for a couple of years before I decided to go deeper into my spirituality. But they linked these two. And that's how I left anxiety and the past behind. Whenever I used to find my mind going back there, I always like to call it going down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? It's like I must make, I've got now like this new merchandise and stuff at the bottom here. I must get a tarot card and say like, yeah, today I'm not going down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? So literally this energy, when you let go of something like that, or you're finding it hard to let go of something like this, create something, become a creator. It takes up more space in your mind than the worry about the past. So think about making a piece of artwork, mess around with, learn how to play the piano, learn how to dance, recreate your space, take up knitting, I don't know, whatever that is for you. Create something. Use creativity inside of you to help direct you to where you want to go. Use creativity to help take you to where you want to be. And I'm telling you, you'll soon enough forget about the past. When you get excited about creating something. So with me, it used to be like I get a new idea of a painting and I go buy all the colors that I want. It's so exciting. It's so like, oh, I'm going to go get some new brushes. I'm going to try a new brush technique and I'm going to get a new canvas. It's so exciting. You're putting your energy into creating something like this instead of sitting in thinking about the past that is no more. It is gone. It's gone. It's not alive anymore. It doesn't exist. The only place the past exists is in your mind. The past is gone. It is gone. Yesterday is no more. It's evaporated into nothing. The only place the past exists is here. And then your brain is under your control. So you can tell it what to think about. And if it's obsessively thinking about something you don't want it to think about that can hold you back, become a creator about what you can do in your future. So get excited about something and figure out what that is for you. Because you need an energy shift. When that energy shifts, look at that. I mean, this can be money. This can be a very long-term stable relationship, a career that you can go really to a high promotion level, or a business that is growing and very long-term stable. But for me, that is worth it. It is worth to let go of everything that doesn't help you anymore, anything that can hold you back. I would totally throw it away and run towards what is being offered to you. There we go, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to check out your next reading on my channel, which will be about the 3 different deacons. I have to take my time with those videos because they are usually about an hour and a half long, because I'm going to go into each one of your deacons. What deacon are you? And then I'm going to give you all 3 deacons an individual tarot reading for the energy that you need to receive at that moment. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys next time.